to another edition of News Review brought to you by Wisdom Yard Television. I am Odunwayo Adelere. You know how we do it on this show. We'll bring to you news that made it to the top. We'll go on a short commercial break to our sponsor, which is Nokpa Abals. Then when we come back, I'll talk on the one I feel I should review today. But I will not be the only one talking. You can drop your own comments in the comment section. Let's run minds together. Want to appreciate our sponsor, Nokpa, for always staying through. And all our viewers all over the world, we say a very big thank you to you for always tuning to WYTV. So without wasting much of our time today, on Punch newspaper this morning, we have Subsidy. Federal government may spend 236 billion naira monthly on imported Dangote Petrol. Edo, APC dismisses poll fraud. Police recover stolen BVAS. Kano, court drama as judge steps down. How to reduce petrol price. On Vanguard newspaper, we have new CBN interest rates will increase unemployment, small business owners. Alleged 50 million naira bribe, EFCC probes on officers, invite Bobrisky, very dark man, for questioning. Leadership failure, cause of African problems, Jonathan. On Daily Post newspaper, we have Nigeria not ripe for total subsidy removal, economist warns against monopoly. Edo election, Peter Obi, serial complainer, never accept results, APC. Auto crash kills 5 police officers, injures 11 others in Kano. These are the news that made it to the top. Let's go on a short commercial break to our sponsor, Nokpa. When we come back, we'll continue from where we stopped. Don't go nowhere, stay tuned. I'll be right back.
Sweetheart.
Baby.
I can't afford to be late for this meeting.
Give me the same excuse every day.
I always tell you the truth every... You know I will never disappoint you.
Everyone needs a hero like Nokpa.
After Nokpa,
It is always Napa.
Nokpa for management of power.
Yeah, welcome back from our short commercial break. That is our sponsor, Nokpa Abals. They deal with Nokpa Abal mixture, Abal cool, Abal tonic, Abal bitters, Abal flusher powder, whichever you need. You can send in a DM or call the number 07010010859. Remember to adorn your health with Abals because health is wealth. The first one here says subsidy. Federal government may spend 236 billion naira monthly on imported Dangote Petrol. The federal government may spend about 236 billion naira monthly to subsidize premium motor spirit, popularly known as petrol, that is imported through the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL), and the one that is solely off-taken by NNPC from the Dangote Petroleum Refinery. On Monday, the president and chief executive of Dangote Group, Alhaji Aliko Dangote, called on the federal government to end fuel subsidies completely. End fuel
Sweetheart. I can't afford to be late for this meeting.
give me the same excuse every day.
I always tell you the truth every... You know I will never disappoint you.
Everyone needs a hero like Nokpa.
After Nokpa,
It is always Napa.
Nokpa for management of power.
You're welcome back. Like I was saying, I said Dangote refinery, the owner of Dangote refinery, Aliko Dangote, actually requested for the removal of fuel subsidy. Why? Because we already have a refinery that is working in Nigeria, functioning well. So why should you bother going outside the country to say you want to bring in fuel, you want to bring in crude oil, you want to go out again to refine your crude oil? Since you have everything here, Ukuma remove fuel subsidy. Now, he said the removal would help determine the actual petrol consumption in the country, as his position received backing from the Independent Petroleum Marketer Association, IPMAN, and the Center for Promotion of Public Enterprise on Tuesday. This came as it was gathered that members of the Major Energies Marketers Association of Nigeria had lifted over 50 million liters of PMS from the Dangote refinery in the past week. But I see no reason why we would have actually a working, a functioning refinery in Nigeria, and still we would still want to go outside the country to bring in these things that we have in Nigeria. Why is
Sweetheart, I can't afford to be late for this meeting.
Give me the same excuse every day.
I always tell you the truth every. You know I will never disappoint you.
Everyone needs a hero like Nokpa.
it's happening because I feel we don't have a solid thing that we actually rely on in Nigeria. Now, if we have a functioning refinery in Nigeria, number one, I feel the petrol price should come down drastically. We should bring everything down drastically. But now, we have petrol being distributed in Nigeria, and at the same time, our petrol is being sold for 1,500 naira per liter in some places. Some people sell for 950 naira based on the location you are staying on. Then, based on the revelations by major oil marketers on the cost of Dangote petrol sold to the by NNPC, the price at which NNPC got the product from Dangote, it was established that the product was being subsidized by the government through the national oil firm. Major oil marketers stated that product was sold to them by NNPC at 766 naira per liter, whereas NNPC had earlier said that it got the commodity at 898 naira per liter from Dangote refinery, something that we distribute here in Nigeria. It's been sold from Dangote refinery here in Lagos for 898 naira. Why Dangote is coming out to counter what the NNPCL said? I did not sell it to you at 898 naira. Now, my humble advice to Dangote, Aliko Dangote, is come out, tell us how much did you sell it to NNPCL, so we would know who the fault is actually coming out from. Now that you have done all these things, now it is now being said that the federal government may spend 236 billion naira monthly, not even yearly, not quarterly, not half of the year. It is monthly. If we calculate 236 billion naira times 12, how much is that going to be in Nigeria money? I don't even understand. When it comes to this petroleum stuff, I think I'm beginning to be confused about what is actually coming out, because Dangote is not coming out to say the truth. NNPCL is not coming out to say the truth. Even the Federal Republic of Nigeria, they are not coming out to say the truth. The only set of people that are in darkness right now about full subsidy are the poor masses, which is not supposed to be. So the NNPCL, Dangote refinery, and the federal government of Nigeria, I just feel you guys need to sit in one place, sit on one corner round table, discuss. Let's know the way forward, because with petrol price skyrocketing, everything in Nigeria will continue to skyrocket day by day, second by second. So the second one here says, Edo, APC dismisses poll fraud, police recover stolen BVAS. This was the election that came up in Edo State on Saturday, 21st of September 2024 in Edo State, and APC was declared winner there. Monday Okwebolo was declared the winner of the governorship election. Now, they said APC dismisses poll fraud, police recover stolen BVS. Where was this BVAS recovered from? Is it from the APC lodge? Is it from the PDP lodge? Is it from the Labour Party? Following the People's Democratic Party's rejection of the results of Edo governorship poll on Saturday, the All Progressives Congress warned the opposition party to reconsider its decision to contest the outcome of Saturday's governorship election, saying it would be a sheer waste of time and resources. PDP, APC is coming out there. If you go to the court today, if you go to the court tomorrow, it's like you are wasting your time. It's like fetching water and pouring it into a basket. You know what happens? Just keep wasting. The people you want to go and meet, I am telling you directly, they are our people. And for every election that you hear, and the person that was actually announced as the winner tells you, let's meet in court. You know, such a person cannot fail in court. Such a person cannot lose the case in court. Senator Monday Okpebolo, the governorship candidate of the All Progressives Congress, was declared the winner of the tightly contested election on Sunday. The returning officer of the election and the vice chancellor of the Federal University of Technology, Mina, Professor Farouk Adamu Kuta, announced the result at the INEC Coalition Center in Benin City, the Edo State capital. Okpebolo secured 291,667 votes, winning 10 out of the 18 local government areas in the state. His closest rivalry, Asu Ighodalo of the People's Democratic Party, obtained 247,274 votes, winning 8 local government areas. Labour Party's Olumide Akpata finished third with 22,761 votes. Okpebolo succeeded the incumbent governor Godwin Obaseki, who will leave El Sadebe House on November 11 after completing 2 terms in office. The National Publicity Director of the APC, Bala Ibrahim, gave the warning in an exclusive interview with The Punch on Tuesday. Now, people of Edo are coming out to say this was not our vote was not counted, because the person who actually voted for was this person and the vote was given to another person. But going to court on this Nigeria case, I just feel once they declare somebody winner, just accept it with faith and move on. Wait for the next tenure, because going to court day by day still does not guarantee that you are going to take the mandates back, because they already declared their party member as the winner. And we know how it was done during the presidential election, in the 2023 election, whereby Atiku and Obi were going to court. They even brought evidence. Now, ballot papers were brought out and all that. At the end of the day, what was the outcome of the court and all that? It was nothing to be written about. So I just feel you should just take the defeat in faith and just move on. Trust the process. Come 2028, you can come out again and contest. If these people actually want you in power, they will let you come in. Election in Nigeria should not be a do or die affair. If I do not get the mandate, then I will destroy everything. It should not be like that in Nigeria. We are actually practicing democracy. We are not in the military era. The last but not the least, leadership failure cause of African problems, Jonathan. This is well said. The major problem we have in Nigeria right now is the leadership, right from the presidency down to the least person in government. If the truth should be said, we have the major problem is the leadership. And if the head is faulty, it is going to affect every other part of the body. If there is anything wrong with the brain, trust me, the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the hand, every part of the body will malfunction, because the brain is the thing that works, that if you want to use your hand, it will send a signal to your brain. If your brain is not telling you to use it, there's nothing you can do about it. But now that the brain is faulty, what can the other part of the body do? So the brain behind Nigeria, the problem is the leadership. The leadership is the major problem. The leadership is the one at fault, which is why it is affecting all the Nigerians that are living in Nigeria presently. Said by Jonathan. Nigeria's former president, Dr. Goodluck Jonathan, has attributed the major cause of conflict on the African continent to the struggle for power. He emphasized that leadership struggles are the root cause of most conflicts in Africa. Speaking at the program organized by the Institute of Peace and Conflict Resolution, IPCR, and partners in commemoration with the International Day of Peace in Abuja, Jonathan noted that Africa's conflicts are largely driven by contention of power. If everybody can actually be like this man, this former president of Nigeria, who actually accepted his defeat with happiness, because for every race, there is always a winner and there is always a loser. This was the first person I would see coming out to congratulate people, to congratulate president, even though INEC has not declared this person as the winner of the election, came out congratulating, because it was glaring that yes, he actually won. And he congratulated him and left the seat without fight, without grudges, without anything. He is a man that can actually walk in Nigeria freely and nothing will touch him. Not even the hem of his garment, nothing will stain him. Now he's coming out and say the major problem is leadership. He expressed concern about Nigeria's situation, stating that until the countries develop a culture of peace, political conflict will persist. Jonathan also disputed the notion that politics is inherently dirty, instead blaming corrupt individuals for the negative perception. He advocated for a shift in mindset, emphasizing the need to cultivate a cultural peace. The former president highlighted the importance of peaceful election. Cited the recent governorship election in Edo, where tension was higher after the election due to concerns about irregularities. Jonathan stressed that technology alone cannot save some Nigeria's electoral issues, as corrupt minds can manipulate it. So, trusting that our technology can solve our problem. Nigeria is a place whereby don't even trust the technology. 2023, we were told IREV was going to be used. What was said about it? Nothing. BVS was going to be used. What did you hear about it? Nothing. So the only thing that can actually help Nigeria right now is good leadership. Somebody that is ready to serve the poor man, somebody that is ready to say, yes, this is what we want for Nigeria, and it is actually going to work. That's coming out from Jonathan. The former president highlighted the importance of peaceful election, citing the recent election that took place in Edo State. Dr. Samuel Iroye, head of Department of Peace and Conflict Studies at the National Open University of Nigeria, now echoed Jonathan's sentiments, emphasizing the need for collective effort in promoting peace. Iroye called for youth engagement in developmental initiative and equal access to education to achieve peace. So for Nigeria to work, we need a functioning leadership. We need somebody that is ready to hear the yearning of the poor masses, and not somebody that would just say, I don't care. Somebody that would have the I don't care attitude. That is not going to take Nigeria to that place that we actually want to get to. Alright, we've come to the end of News Review today. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. We're on Facebook, on YouTube, on X accounts, on TikTok, on Instagram at Wisdom Yard Online TV. Thanks to our sponsor, Nokpa Herbals. Nokpa Herbals, thank you so much. Remember to adorn your health with Nokpa Herbals. Till we come again on your screen, I remain my own self, Odunayo Adelere. Be good and be fine. Bye for now.